So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. So guys, Keith Thurman says that if Terence Crawford doesn't fight him, he's willing to fight a fight with Kell Brook in the UK. I think that's a great fight. I think that's a great fight for both guys. I really do. I think both of their careers are kind of now lingering out. Most people think both of them are past their best. And I think it's a good fight for both. I think it's a fun fight. And I think the winner of the fight can go on to maybe get a world title crack. So yeah, I don't favour Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman would have a shot against Crawford. But I would favour Crawford in the fight. Keith Thurman against Spence. I think Spence will win that fight, if I'm honest. Keith Thurman against Pacquiao, we've already seen that. So I'm not sure whether either guy can become world champion now, if I'm honest. I think it's going to be difficult with the current guys that are world champions. I'm not sure they can become world champions. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think Keith Thurman has a better chance than Kell Brook. Just because I think Brook's been inactive and I don't know what Brook's got left, if I'm honest with you. But we will find out if he gets a fight with Thurman, or even if he gets a fight with Crawford. We'll see what Kell Brook has left. But if I'm totally honest with you, it's a fight that I want to see. I want to see Kell Brook. You know, I want to give another shout out to Burning Desire, because you left a comment saying that too many of these big fights with Kell Brook just go down the wayside, and I do agree with you. I 100% agree with you. You know, how many times have we heard Kell Brook going to fight him, Kell Brook going to fight him, Kell Brook going to fight him, and nothing materializes? Or Kell Brook's going to fight Chavez, nothing materializes. Kell Brook's going to fight Jesse Vargas, nothing's going to materialize. And then he takes a ridiculous fight with Gennady Golovkin, which probably ended his career. So, to be honest with you, it's been a very disappointing career. And listen, forget the Khan Brook situation. Forget that. Putting Amir Khan to a side, Kell Brook's not been in there with enough top names. If you look at Kell Brook's resume in comparison to all the top names, like I said, Khan, Porter, Thurman, Danny Garcia, all of these guys, if you look at all their resumes, Brook has the worst resume. He has the worst resume. You know, look at all of their guys' resumes, and look how much depth there is in their resumes. Look how many world champions they've been in the ring with. And look how many world champions Kell Brook's been in the ring with. It's embarrassing, really. His career compared to those guys are non-existent. All of those guys achieved more than him in boxing, and it's disappointing because I do think Kell Brook was a very decent fighter. I do think he was a good fighter. I do think he's slightly overrated a little bit, but just because of the fact that Kell Brook dispatched lower level guys in very emphatic fashion, and he looked good doing it. So I think he looked so good that people just thought this guy's the bollocks. But then eventually, when he did step up against Errol Spence, and here's the thing, which some Kell Brook fans really annoy me. They say that he had to go up and fight Golovkin, and he wasn't the same when he fought Errol Spence. Listen, Errol Spence came to Kell Brook's backyard. He fought him in his backyard and beat him. That was Kell Brook's best chance of beating Errol Spence. Kell Brook was fighting Errol Spence in his backyard, in front of his own fans. If you can't beat him in that environment, you have no chance against Errol Spence. I don't care what the conditions. I don't care what the situation. You fought him in front of your own fans. Right? If you're not going to beat him in front of your own fans, you ain't going to beat him anywhere in the world. That guy came in a hostile environment. Everything was on your side. If that fight went 12 rounds and it was close, Kell Brook was getting the decision. Everything was on Kell Brook's fight. The referee, the judges would have favored Brook. If Kell Brook couldn't win in that environment, that situation, he was never going to beat Spence. Spence was just better than him. It's as simple as that. So I think some Kell Brook fans, say, oh, well, he moved up there. Come on, man. The guy came to his backyard and beat him and stopped him. Like, that wasn't ideal situations for Errol Spence. Yet Errol Spence found a way to win. So rather than saying that Kell Brook moved up, say that, Errol Spence came to Kell Brook's backyard and he stopped him. That's impressive. Kell Brook went to America and everybody gave him so much credit, but Kell Brook didn't stop Sean Porter. Errol Spence stopped Kell Brook. in his backyard. And Sean Paul, I don't know whether Sean Paul was fighting in front of it in his city. He was fighting in America. He was fighting away from home, which was impressive by Kell Brook. But it was a scrappy win. Errol Spence stopped Kell Brook in front of his fans. I think if that fight happens now in America, for example, I wouldn't give Kell Brook much of a chance. He couldn't even beat Errol Spence in his own backyard. In his own backyard, in front of his own fans. He couldn't beat him. What chance is he going to have if he fights him anywhere else in the world? So yeah, that's my take on it, if I'm honest with you. What do you guys think? Do you think Kell Brook and Keith Thurman's a good fight? Who do you think wins? By the way, I do think Thurman beats Brook. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Kell Brook will turn up and beat him. I just think Thurman's got more experience at top level. He's fought the better fighters. I favour him in that fight. But let's see if Kell Brook can prove people wrong. Prove me wrong, prove many of you wrong. But leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, and let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video.